On guys, welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman, aka All Fires. This breaking in the last 10 minutes and official announcements from Marvel Studios, and a headline coming from the most trusted Hollywood trade: Thunderbolts, Blade, Avengers King Dynasty, Secret Wars among Disney release date changes due to WGA strike. That's right, the writer's strike has officially impacted the slate to the point where they've now had to move a bunch of films back. Avengers King Dynasty, they've even mixed up the release order for next year. We won't be getting Captain America Brave New World on May 3rd. Instead, we'll be getting the Deadpool movie. Rather, we're going to read through this entire article. I'll give you all of the brand new dates. I'll give you the brand new order as well. We're also going to talk about why this is a very ominous sign this close to announcements this summer, like San Diego Comic-Con or D23. We're breaking it all down, the brand new official slate announcements by Marvel Studios via Deadline, and when you can expect to see some of the new films like Avengers King Dynasty and Avengers Secret Wars. But first, if you could grab the subscribe button. We do daily Marvel content at the channel, and that's all we do. Everything from official Easter egg breakdowns, trailers, and reviews to the occasional industry insider report and everything in between. So if that sort of thing's for you, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. That will automatically enter you to win our ongoing PS5 giveaway. The next one is literally right around the corner to coincide with Secret Invasion. Again, all you gotta do, be a sub, leave a comment on this video if you want, stick around to the end of the video. We'll get into all the giveaway stuff again there. Okay, so this is official. It's coming from Deadline, and it is so breaking at the time of me doing this video that they literally have the words "refresh for updates" right before the article starts, because we're guessing throughout the day a couple of these details may be tweaked just a little bit. This is what they go on to say, quote, "It feels like COVID all over again, but it's not. Disney has just made a slew of new release date changes, many due to the impact of the writer's strike and screenplays not being ready and productions paused. We already know that Thunderbolts and Blade are waiting the strike out before rolling cameras. Scripts aren't fully ready in regards to the new Avengers movies. Avengers King Dynasty moves from May 2nd, 2025 to May 1st, 2026. Avengers Secret Wars is also pushed another year from May 1st, 2026 to May 7th, 2027. We told you that 2023 was largely safe in regards to staying intact, knock on wood. However, the ramifications of the writer's strike and productions pause will be felt throughout 2024 and beyond. Commence the great release date shuffle by Motion Picture Studios." This is what they go on to report for the brand new Marvel dates. First up, the first major change is that the untitled Deadpool movie, which for now we're calling Deadpool and Wolverine, will actually be moving up to the May 3rd slot that was held by Captain America Brave New World. So while we won't be getting Captain America 4 on May 3rd, we'll instead be getting Deadpool and Wolverine. Hey, I'm okay with that. Brave New World gets pushed to July 26th. Thunderbolts stays in 2024 but moves all the way to December 20th. And of course, Deadpool was set to come out in November, but we'll be getting that early now in May. So next year's 2024 release schedule for Marvel starts with Deadpool and Wolverine on May 3rd, Captain America 4 Brave New World on July 26th, and Thunderbolts on December 20th. Blade is going to move from September 6th of 2024 to the first film in 2025, February 14th, Valentine's Day that year, and of course, that has marked a huge day for Marvel in the past. But as the dominoes fall now, they've got to move the Fantastic Four film that was set for February 14th in 2025, so they'll be moving that just a couple of months back to May 2nd of 2025. And as we said right at the beginning of this report, May 2nd, 2025 was the original release date for Avengers King Dynasty. Who knows if it'll even still be called that, but also, as I've reported on now very correctly, pretty much confirmed over the last couple of weeks from my sources, they don't need to make a call on that anytime soon because they were going to move it again. Here it is being moved again. Bravo to my sources. So now Avengers King Dynasty pushes back a year from May 2nd, 2025 to May 1st, 2026, moving Avengers Secret Wars from May 1st, 2026 to May 7th, 2027. So the brand new 7 dates that we know from Marvel movies, as of right now, at least the ones that have been announced so far, is we will actually get Deadpool and Wolverine in May of next year, followed by Brave New World in the summer during July. Then we'll wait till December of 2024 to get Thunderbolts. From there, it'll be a February 14th release date for Blade. Then we'll get May of that year Fantastic Four, presumably another 1 or 2 unannounced films that we'll find out this summer at San Diego Comic-Con, probably Shang-Chi 2 or Doctor Strange 3, maybe even a different film we'll talk about in a different video later today. Those will come out, and then you will see Avengers start to commence, Avengers 5 and 6, in early 2026 and 2027, which again, we've been reporting on that almost as fact for the last 3 or 4 months. This has just been basically going through the motions of announcing it. The other sad thing we saw on the horizon were these delays because of the writer's strike. And the reason that I mentioned that this was sort of ominous and its timing is that even though the Directors Guild was able to settle, you may not have heard this, the directors are good to go. They're hoping to use their agreement as a blueprint for the actors and the writers, but that has yet to lead to the writer's strike being resolved, and right around the corner is the SGA's, the Screen Actors Guild strike, which could go down on July 1st, basically giving Marvel the rest of this month to wrap up on Captain America 4 Brave New World, or starting on July 1st, they won't be able to finish that film. So number one, this is a little bit ominous because they've set a new release date for Captain America 4, but that's possibly why they moved it. And again, you won't be able actually to roll the cameras on Deadpool either if no actors can be on set. If no actors can be on set, they also can't be on stage at San Diego Comic-Con in July when we're expecting the huge announcement from Marvel Studios at Hall H. They can't bring a single actor on stage. Well, I've said this a couple of times in the last couple of weeks as well. It's really going to dampen the hype. Also, how can we be hyped for a brand new slate that's subject to change, especially if all of the actors end up going on strike? So the ominous part of this is they haven't been able to settle yet, and unless they turn a corner with the writers, that strike could continue indefinitely, pushing all of this slate back even further. That goes one step further with the actors strike. If they're not able to resolve that before that starts on July 1st, well, then we're really going to end up pushing all these dates back again. Now, obviously, this is a couple of silver linings here. All indications is that they're getting closer every day, and everybody truly does want to go back to work. So hopefully they'll be able to work it out. And if something should happen in July with San Diego Comic-Con and Hall H, if Marvel Studios is not able to do the presentation the way they want, D23 is just a couple of months later in September, and you can imagine hopefully things will be wrapped by then. But what I will say about this is there was never any doubt in my mind that Kang Dynasty and Avengers Secret Wars were simply going to continue to get pushed down the track, mostly so they could make room for other films that they need to before they resolve the multiverse saga, which sounds like what they're doing here. So even though, yes, there has been some impact by the writer's strike, it's not that big a deal. They just juggled some films, pushed some other ones further out. Yeah, we're only getting 3 Marvel movies instead of 4 like we thought we were, but they basically put out a mandate now and said they don't want to do 4 movies a year. I knew one of those was going to get moved anyway. Guys, let me know all your thoughts down below. If you're disappointed with any of this, if you basically saw it coming too, and do you think it's still going to be Avengers 5 Kang Dynasty? I am all ears. I think that one thing we know, though, is this definitely clarifies why Jeff Loveness, if he did leave the project, might have indefinitely, because again, timetables like this shift. That's what my basically my source had said in a video from earlier last week. There was a major shift in the timetable pushing the film back, and that's why Jeff Loveness couldn't stay committed, but we don't know that for sure. He hasn't weighed in yet, so we're still waiting to see if there's a confirmation from him on that. Guys, let me know all your thoughts down below as always. Quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. All right, we are still giving away PlayStation 5s at the channel. The next one is in just a couple of weeks to coincide with Secret Invasion. If you want to be entered to win, all the same rules will always apply. Hit the subscribe button because you need to be a subscriber, then leave a comment down below. Because it's truly random, the more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. All winners will be announced at the end of videos, the same way we're doing here. The best way to keep up with the content has always been to hit the notification bell with all notifications turned on. And as always, if you liked today's video, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit the like button. My name's Michael Roman. You can find me in a couple of places, Instagram and Twitter at I'mFires. You can also find me on Spotify, YouTube, Amazon, Apple, iTunes, under the name AllFires. And while I sincerely appreciate you checking my music out, thanks for checking this channel out. Stick around. We'll be posting again real soon.